This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for the week of 20th of November 2017 for all star signs. We have a look at the overarching energies that will affect all of you in some way or another. If you'd like a personal or private reading or that truly amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com or book a reading via the website. I'll leave the links in the description box below. Right, let's have a look at these overarching energies. The set of cards you get, I'm going to run through them and then go into a little bit of depth. So you get fireworks, sisterhood, keeps turning, yes, beyond, wild thing, letting go, fool's gold, and time out. We have a look at this set of cards. The beginning of the week starts off with something setting off with a bang. Something fairly unexpected, something comes into your life that you hadn't anticipated, or it comes into your life far quicker than you had anticipated. It has something to do with a group energy. In other words, it's a group of you that have some kind of bond. You work closely together, you family, you are kind of a family in a group or an organization, or you're a bunch of friends, whatever the case may be. There's a close bond between the lot of you. And within that is where the sudden happening occurs. Now, if something within that bond, that group of yours, be it at work with your colleagues, but you work closely together, be it in your family there's a situation, or in a group of friends there's a situation, or an organization, you keep having the situation keeps recurring. You feel as if you haven't been able to step out of this situation. This is the week where that changes. That sudden happening, I'd say Sunday evening, Monday, latest Tuesday, because that yes card says yes. Suddenly that situation that's been going round and round in circles, there's a breakthrough. You know, breakthrough probably is not the way to put it. It's more of a thing that something you have been aiming for, trying for, doing your best to get going, suddenly launches. Because the breakthrough cards now, I think, would have come up if that was the case. But something launches and it changes that energy that kept going round and round, the situation that kept going round and round. Now that next beyond card says, you can't really see where this is headed or what the outcome of this sudden change is. But it does free you, because that wild thing card says that you get to be totally yourself. So what it's doing is it's taking the restrictions away. So whatever way you felt restricted within the situation that you were going round and round, it removes that. The letting go card speaks for itself, but you let go of something which maybe is not that easy to let go of. But that fool's gold says it was something that was just a glittery, shiny object. It didn't have depth. It didn't have staying power. It wasn't really giving you what you wanted. So even though you may struggle a little bit to let go of it, you know, or you will know very soon when you let go of it, that it was just a shiny object. And the end of the week is time out. So the end of the week, you actually get that big sigh of relief because something has shifted big time. You've let go of something that was holding you back. And now you get to move on. But before you do that, you have a little bit of a rest period. Now, I clarified that fireworks. Because I wanted to see now, obviously for all of you, it's going to work in a different area of your life. There will be groups of you that will work in a particular area of your life. First of all, that fireworks sets forth abundance, adventure, and it sets forth a promise or commitment. So for some of you, that fireworks sort of lets go that floodgate that's been holding back the abundance that was coming into your life. So if you were looking for something to come flowing into your life, it could be money, it could be a big contract, it could be the success of something you launched. Suddenly it's going to start taking off. For some of you, it could be that you get to go away. You actually get to move out of that situation that was going round and round in circles. You go on a trip, you get offered a trip, you just shift out of that environment, and in so doing, it shifts you. So that could be a family situation, and you get offered to go away on a weekend, it sets you free. Now that commitment says for some of you, you've perhaps been waiting for a commitment. You've been waiting for someone to sign on the dotted line. You've been waiting for someone to propose to you. There's very likely there will be those of you that will be proposed to this week. For those of you that are going to make that proposal this week, that's definitely on the cards as well. Now, if we have a look, I clarified the Fool's Gold card as well because I wanted to see, right, what more can we see within that. And that's about probably making a choice or a decision about something that burdened you And when you do make that choice of decision about letting go that thing, it's a wonderful result. You look at this with new childlike wonder at what happens next. So when you do let go, whatever that shiny object is, whatever that, it can be an idea you clung to, it can be an actual physical thing, it can be even a group that you did feel you thought you would feel affinity to, or even a person. When you let go, or you make the choice or decision that you're going to open your hands and let them go, it frees you of a huge burden that you perhaps didn't realize how big that burden was, and then the future looks very bright to you, brighter than you anticipated. Okay? Right, for the yogis out there, the 3 cards that were picked this week that would help you align mind, body, and soul with the energy of this week. The first one is the half moon pose. This is pliant. In other words, this is allowing what happens to go with that, okay? Because that fireworks obviously says you've got to be quite resilient. You've got to be pliant to what is going to happen next. Don't shut out or shut up because something unexpected is now happening, but it is good unexpected. Then you get the bow pose, and that's clarity. So when this comes in, I think this is about that letting go of something. You have to have the clarity to realize that whatever it is needs to let go of, be it an idea, a person, whatever it may be, or an object even. And the final pose is the prone hand to toe pose, and that's rumination. That's your time out. So you get that time out at the end of the week just to sit back and think about what happened with a quiet mind, okay? Just looking back over what transpired. And it's also a good sign because you'll have the quiet in your life to be able to do that. And you'll have gotten rid of that going round and round in circles in a certain situation with a certain person or group. So you can actually relax and just think back over the situation. Right, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I will repeat, if you would like personal, private, amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com or book a reading via website. Links in the description box below. Right, I hope you enjoyed this. As I said before, those of you that like, subscribe, comment, thank you very, very much. And to those of you that share these videos, an extra special thanks.